Make a list.
So put it in the drive.
Make a list of everything that's wrong with you.
Like all the games that I put up there?
Drive.
Yes. The Dirk's game list that we never.
Wait, you
It was
guys
good
had
that
a,
you
We did
cataloged
like
it.
3 of them.
you guys had a list of
We
games.
still- we
you're
still
gonna
have a
use
list.
for the
Dirk
show?
has like 1,000 games, maybe give or take 2,000.
He's
And-
played 5 of them.
Yeah. So we're like, we'll pick through this list and we'll pick some of these games to do.
Oh,
And it
that's
was
great.
overwhelming, and I stopped looking.
And we changed our format.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah.
So we're ready to go whenever Dirk's ready.
Okay.
Well, we're live.
Oh shit! Hold on. Just kidding. No, we're good.
Make sure that's recording the audio.
Yeah, is this going to be a problem?
Yeah.
By the way, that last episode, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a whistle, like a hiss kind of.
Oh, it's because I was listening to that Too Short song, "Blow the Whistle."
Well, I was driving in my car with the AC on, and I thought it was the AC that was making that whistle. It was like, so I turned off the podcast, and I could not hear it anymore. So I turned off the AC and turned the podcast back on, and the whistle was there. So,
Why?
so fix that.
Fix that shit.
Done.
Thank you.
I don't hear it now.
I hear like a little bit of background noise, but not as bad when you have that thing. So that.
You want
Hooked
to
up.
hook this back up?
No, we're good.
I hook it
We're good.
back up.
No, we're good. We're good.
If you want to
Good.
hear
We're
what
good.
pain
Good.
sounds like.
Good. Good.
Cool. Good evening.
I can't decide where I want it. Out here or in here?
I had some lithium out back if you want some.
The pills?
No, the fucking grease, you idiot.
Oh, okay.
I have Vicodin for pills.
Oh, I thought we were talking about depression.
Oh, you guys want to take some Vicodin?
Bipolar?
I want some lithium.
No.
All right, and some Vicodin.
Get to work.
Welcome to the Casual Cards of Gaming. My name is Dirk.
My name's Charles.
Oh, I'm Chester.
You can't be fucking serious, are you? You zoned out that quick and that hard.
He was reading my comment on the YouTube stream.
I was reading the comments.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm me and he's him.
Okay. Who's on first?
And together,
Oh, I'm Ryan. I thought you meant on the YouTube stream.
we are Wild Stallions.
You just spaced us. The only thing you can hear is
Dude,
us.
I wrote-
had a long day.
I wrote two
Somehow.
words on there.
We
He
have
had to read both
outdone
of
my
them.
shitty intro.
No, yours was way worse than that.
Yeah.
Yours was way worse than Chester's silence.
I remembered my name. I feel like it's the SAT where you get credit for putting your name in.
Well, for a second, I thought you were fucking with me, just to do it, and then I realized you were gone. Like the engine was, the lights were on, the engine were running.
There is no
right.
Chester, only Zool. Where were you, Chester? Take us on
Yeah.
this journey.
What did Ryan write in the chat that only you two are in? That was
Don't
so
worry about it.
important?
You'll see it later.
Yeah.
I never see it later.
Oh, don't worry about it.
All right. Well, welcome to the Casual Cards of Gaming, episode 50.
50.
Yeah.
It's gold.
Well, it's actually
This is our
more.
gold anniversary.
It's actually a lot more than that if you count the point cast when we were doing that format.
Shut up. This is our gold anniversary.
50.
Golden
Yay. This is comedy gold.
girls.
Is what this is.
We should have eaten at the
Gold,
Golden
Jerry.
Corral.
Yeah.
It's gold.
It's gold, Jerry.
Is 50 gold? 50,000? Is that gold?
50.
Speaking of gold,
Anniversary. 50 is gold.
show off that medallion. That we got from
I haven't
Extra
seen
Life.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
So we raised, thanks to all of you wonderful people, we
Shit,
raised
yeah.
$1,000 for our Extra Life.
FTK.
And we got this badass
Fuck the
medal
kids, man.
That's what I'm
Nice.
talking about.
Oh, no, what is
Does it really say that?
It
For
says,
the kids.
oh, for the kids.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not how that
It
works.
says FTK.
And there's
And
a
you
boy
immediately
pussy
jump-
on the back.
Yeah. There's not. I'll,
I'll-
put one, I'll scribe one in there later.
All I see is my reflection.
You just put it.
So yeah, so we got a
Bingo.
nice medal there. It's pretty cool. It's actually made out of real metal. So that's cool. It's not like
Real metal.
well, it's not like plastic.
Well
you know?
showcased.
Made of real metal.
Right?
My ring is
Yeah.
not. My
Check
ring
it
is
out.
not made of real metal. It's not even made of metal.
What is it made out of? Plastic?
Tungsten carbide.
That's
Fuck
metal.
the kids,
Is it metal? Tungsten is a metal.
2014.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then it is.
Yeah.
Did you
Sweet,
bite it?
man.
No, that's pretty cool. Like
I
good
did
for
bite
us.
it.
So Awesome. Thanks, Extra Life. Thanks to all the people that donated.
I thought we were supposed to get like a shirt and a bunch of other shit too.
well, thanks, our
yeah,
parents.
we don't check our email very often.
Oh, we would
I
have.
barely got that.
Oh,
it was
you
actually supposed to not. I think it was supposed to end like the week before, but I was like, shit, I gotta go try, and we got it anyways. You have to go on there and you have to like.
Oh, you had to fill
You have to
stuff
go in there and
out.
fill your thing out.
Oh yeah,
You
because
gotta
once you hit
fill
a,
stuff out.
Yeah, you have to type and
If
stuff.
I'm filling
Hard.
anything out, it's a boy pussy.
That's right.
like an application.
Well, damn.
I'd like to thank clerks for that.
Oh,
So let's just go round robin. Charles, what have you been playing besides Kickflip This or whatever the hell that fucking game
Ollie
is? for
Ollie
PS
2.
Oh,
Ollie Ollie 2.
Are you still playing that?
Yeah, still playing that. And I went back and played some other games. I went ahead and played Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, that's Chester's
One of my
digs.
faves.
I'm trying to figure out why I don't like that game.
Karagor.
You can't figure out why you don't like it.
Yeah,
So
like
you want to like it.
I want to like
I
it,
want to like it
but I
too.
can't figure out why I don't like
I'm telling you, man.
Too
It's,
it. So
many
I
white
have to keep
people?
playing.
it's Karagor.
Yeah, there's a lot of whiteness. in
They're
this.
like really white people.
Not
Like
one black dude. Not even a Mace Windu.
All the orcs are black.
Yeah.
Nah, man. They're like gray.
That's why it's so much fun.
That shit doesn't count.
wow.
So Lord of the Rings is a
I-
race
you know I
war.
love you, Joe.
Anyway, and I played that. I played some Hotline Miami. 'Cause
Oh,
apparently
is that good?
it's really fun.
Is it like top down like the old one or
No, I'm not playing Hotline Miami 2.
Oh,
Apparently, that one's not good.
Hotline Tammy. The
first one.
The Hotline Miami
Let's
is the
start
top down
over.
one, right?
Yeah, they're both top down.
Oh, I thought that they actually changed. I'm thinking of a different game. Yeah, that was supposed to be the shit. Like they made all this really cool art for it and everything.
Yeah, the
for
artwork
Miami
is
too.
really great.
Oh.
But the second one just apparently just completely fucks with what made the first one great.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's it. Hotline Miami. So, well, we'll loop back around to this, but I will talk about what you've been playing them on the PS4, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Shadow of Mordor is the one off, but it's 2 out of 3. So, how about you, Chester?
Well, let's say fired up Arma the other night. Dirk did
Pushed the
not
wrong
convince
button.
me to buy it.
No, I
bought it
I
for me.
shoved it down his throat, and I had the favorite return. But I'll
Yes,
talk about that later.
yes.
This was a game 69.
Sort of.
It must have been. It was kind of it was a circle jerk. He outdid me. It'd be like if I got him a blowjob and then he came back and got me.
You know, like I told Dirk,
All right.
not
better
so many
blowjob.
words, but it was like if you get Assassin's Creed, I'll get Arma.
well, because no, you said I would rather because I'm like it's $30. I'm like just get it so we can play together. And then you came back and you're like I would rather pay for half of Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, he wants me to buy Assassin's Creed and he'll give me $30 because I said it's like if Assassin's Creed drops to $30, I'll buy it.
You'll buy things that are on sale and never play them, but you won't spend full price for a game that you will play.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
I am not convinced that I'm going to be
Where's
playing
the
Assassin's
fucking
Creed.
logic with
I'll,
that
no, I'll
one?
play it. No, I'll play it with you guys. But
Yeah.
I've already. I'll talk about it when it gets to me because like 2 things have already happened where I'm just like,
Did you see its face when we took the apples?
I did notice the Cockney, but go ahead.
The Cockney French, they're the best.
I don't.
Well, like I was just trying to get you to agree to buy it,
Yes.
and then I would have bought Arma. So I was going to spend $60.
Oh,
either
okay.
way.
I missed that.
I was willing to spend $60 either way. So when you bought me Arma, I was like, oh well, I'll just buy him.
I was
Assassin's
extremely
Creed.
drunk when that happened. I'm like, fuck, because that's when I got because I went. Anyway, there's a story about why I did that for you.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what else? You been playing anything else or
I'm trying to think. I really haven't played much this week.
mostly working?
We played a bunch of Assassin's Creed last week.
God, it was fun. Me and Chester were like
I
on point.
I took Sunday off of work and just played the shit out of that all day with them. It
It
was,
was so
great.
much fun.
You can say that as an adult, but we all know I called in to work on it. I took it off.
Yeah,
Like, taking it off is like a preemptive thing where like I needed some vacation time, so I needed to burn
I
it.
had 8 hours of sick time. I called in.
Yeah. It happens.
Fucking hey, man.
Like I am sick of work.
It's my sick time.
It is
I
your
can
sick
do
time.
what I want.
You can use it however you would like.
Mm-hmm.
How many sick hours do you have now?
0.63, I think.
That's where
That's a
I'll
whole
probably
lot,
be
man.
by next
That's
week.
it's about what 37 minutes.
You're like the guys that burn
If
all their burn
I
all
could be
their
late
FMLA
once.
time. No, you can't use sick time for being late, can you?
Wow,
Yeah.
I do it all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How much sick time do you have?
I have almost 2 days worth. We get sick time at a pretty slow rate.
How much
Yeah.
sick time do you have?
I don't know, maybe 8 hours. I use my shit. I take days off. I go on vacation.
Okay, why not?
Sometimes I just like plan a Friday off. I'll just be like, I'm taking Friday off. What are you doing? Nothing. I'm gonna sit at home and I'm gonna play video games all day.
Well,
I plan for days like that.
What I used to use my sick time for was just leaving early on like our Friday. Like, yeah, feel like cutting today
I did
short.
that shit too. Like I left early today.
I'm
It
out.
was awesome. By the way, the AC works. If you didn't notice,
It does work nice. How much
So-
did that cost you?
$97.50.
That's it. That's
it.
awesome. There you go.
That's
One of
not
those. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're all very comfy. I'm
Oh,
very comfy.
I'm very
I
nice.
feel great. I'm not even sweating.
Do you guys
I'm
want to know
sweating
how
all
much
the time.
vacation time I have? Sick time I have?
Hold on.
200
147 hours.
I have 180 hours.
So vacation time?
Sick
Yeah.
vacation. They
It's
give you
PTO.
same
It's all.
Yeah, it's all the same
It's all
thing.
the pool.
It's,
not
called
the same
it's called
for us.
FTO, floating time off.
It's not the same for us.
Do you get vacation time too?
It's separate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sick time you can
This is the
use-
most boring thing we've ever fucking talked about.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
fair
Because
enough.
I want to talk about arcades, and he's like, "Fuck this."
boring.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Technical.
Basically, what Dirk is
Smoking
getting
wires
at
and
is
shit.
that we're a bunch of scumbags,
I bought
and he's better than us, even though I
4
want to move his
feet
rocks.
of blue wire. I've got 7 feet.
First of all, it
green
comes in
wire.
like a 20-foot roll.
You guys
4
fucking
feet.
need to pay me for that arcade build, by the way. Let's just bring that up right now.
All right.
No, okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So-
as soon as my money comes in for my sick time.
Cashing it out, motherfuckers. You need to be in fucking California because that shit does not drop off at the end of
Oh,
the
I'm
year
going to California.
to work.
No,
For
I'm just
good?
gonna go there and hang out and drink.
Because in California, if you work there and you don't use your sick time, like over in the rest of the world, it drops off. California just rolls over.
What? Mine rolls over. You don't roll over?
No, I only roll over 155 hours.
No.
They never drop
That's
anything
a
off.
shit ton of goddamn hours.
Actually, Corey did just remind me. He said he's diving back into Skyrim, which I did. as well.
Nice.
With with my new graphics card, I've decided to revisit some older games.
Did you download some mods for that?
Not yet.
Oh, you should.
I know.
They've got some
I want
really,
to.
really pretty mods.
There's like millions of mods.
Yeah.
Well, just go for the graphics mods. Don't go for like the.
Yeah.
Well, clearly, you need the
Well-
Macho Man Randy Savage. mod.
And
Ooh,
I
yeah.
need like the nudity mod,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You're like, yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the nudity. That's what
Things
I
of
need.
that nature.
Yeah,
Yes.
those are actual real
after the
things.
graphical increase.
Fucking fight Macho Man Dragons.
Why don't you? No,
Really?
and that's
It's just like
Yes,
a-
serious.
awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm
Fire.
so serious.
yeah. No,
That
they
really happens.
they put his head with the cowboy hat on the dragon. So every time the dragon like does, it's the beginning scene. Like when you hear the dragon in the background, you just hear like,
oh yeah,
he busts through. Yeah, yeah.
Tear into the spice.
it's the best thing ever.
This
Yeah.
has to happen.
They also made a Thomas the Tank Engine mod to where Thomas the Tank Engine was the dragon.
Eh,
Not as awesome.
Not
if
as awesome.
You, if you get Ringo Starr in there, now we're talking.
All right,
Ah, there you
Oh,
go.
wait, whoa,
That's a
whoa.
real. He was.
You would take Ringo instead of George? George Carlin replaced Ringo Starr, bro.
No, Ringo Starr was the conductor. in-
Wait, we're thinking of Shining Time Station right now.
Yeah, Shining Time Station.
Yeah, with Thomas the Tank Engine. George Carlin was in that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
George Carlin was it? Yeah,
Yeah,
Shut
Ringo Starr
the
was on it for
front
one
door.
season.
yeah. and
Then
it
George
went-
Carlin replaced him.
Yeah.
Boom.
Back when
What?
back when I was too
I'm
young
so
to understand
sincere.
who two of those, like either of those were.
Right?
I would probably take Ringo over George just because his voice is funnier.
But George Carlin.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I guess he's not funny if he's not like cussing and being angry.
right?
But what when he's a man this tall?
Oh, that's
No?
adorable.
What if he was your companion? Okay, that would be cool.
That-
Tiny George Carlin
Yeah.
following
Yeah,
you
man.
around.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with that.
talking about how nobody runs full speed taking a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So how about you, Ryan? What have you been playing?
I'm playing a lot of 2048.
Thank you for listening to episode 50 of the Casual Cards of Gaming.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed with Chester. I can't express how much I'm enjoying that. I don't know why they didn't have co-op a long time ago when they tried to do multiplayer. It should have been co-op
I
It
just-
was
I-
from
so
the
bad.
beginning.
I don't think that they had the room for it. Or they had
Especially when the game is called fucking Brotherhood. It should
Yeah.
have been in there
Yeah.
way back then.
Agreed.
It's a valid point.
Yeah. So God, it's so much like when me and Chester we're walking towards it and it's just like, all right, look, there's these two guys standing here by this cart and there's four guys on the right. Let's throw a smoke bomb at the guys on the right. I'll take the guy on the right. You take the guy on the left.
Mhm.
So you throw a smoke bomb, you run, you get a double kill, you get points for that shit. And it's just like, man, you got the whole
Double
shit planned
kill.
out, double kill. It's
Mhm.
badass,
Fucking
dude. It's
Unreal
so
Tournament.
fucking awesome.
It's pretty
Yeah.
To like be able to
fun.
plan out how you're gonna murder somebody. Like you go up to the top of a building,
Oh, and we
you're like, hey, we can
discovered-
go in this way. Like, oh, there's a window right under me. So it's just like, all right, so I'll snipe the guard that's under you so he doesn't see you. You jump in the window real quick, take out the guy in the room, and I'll follow you. Which is like, dude, it's so fucking awesome.
It's a lot of fun. And we discovered that how we can use the costume or the disguise.
Oh yeah,
ability.
so you can like on the disguise ability, like when you level it up, like you have a certain radius you can get out and get away from the guy, and you both get disguises. So
well,
like,
if one person uses their disguise, the other person is also disguised.
Okay.
But if the person who has used the disguise kills or runs, it goes away. But the other person can kill and run, and it comes right back as soon as they're like kill someone.
Yeah.
They're disguised again.
Oh.
So we'll take turns throwing the disguise on. Be like, all right, I threw the disguise on. Go kill everybody. We'll
and
move
then
on
I'll
to the
just go
next
kill a
round.
bunch of people. It'll wear off. I'll throw it on, and then Chester will go. We'll just be walking through there,
Just
dropping
clear shit
bodies
out, dude.
left
It's
and right.
awesome.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was funny because they were so inept. It just was fucking hilarious. And then they walk over. Oh my god, what happened? He'd be like, "Oops, dart in your neck." Was
Whoops.
playing that. I actually just been reading Batman comics. I got the Long Halloween, and it's so far I haven't got too far into it, but it's gritty so far. I like it.
And that
It's really
one,
good.
that one's with Scarecrow or no? Who's that with?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far into it. Don't ruin it for me.
Charles knows.
I know. I won't ruin it.
It
for
starts
you.
off, and he dances with Catwoman at the beginning. So
Oh,
we'll see where that goes.
blossoming love. Hey, speaking of comic books,
At-
our buddy.
What is it? It's at Falcone's son's daughter's wedding. Was it? No, was it
His
Falcone? Was
son's.
it Falcone? No, that guy that was gonna snitch on and married his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, no, his nephew. It was his nephew. There you go. His nephew was gonna snitch on him. There you go. Sorry. Anyways,
It makes sense if you read it.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of
I just read a couple days. That's how much I drink. I can't remember some 2 days ago.
speaking of comic books, our buddy Matt Porter graduated from the Art Institute of Phoenix. I believe it was today
Nice.
or yesterday. So
Nice.
congratulations, buddy.
Congrats, man.
Good for him.
Yeah, so he's going to be getting
He's
jobs.
talented.
Yeah, he's getting jobs doing
Art.
and
Good.
institutionalizing them
Good.
somewhere in Phahonix.
He's a talented son of a bitch.
Yeah, he did make a what is
Two-time
it?
cancer survivor.
Lamb of God of War. He made
That's
that
right.
one.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, and then there was one more, wasn't there?
It was Lamb of Zod.
Lamb
Same
of
thing
God,
with Lamb
no.
of God, but he put Zod's face on
Yeah.
the singer.
Lamb of Zod was my idea where I did that poor. I'm like, no, put General Zod on the lead singer, and then he did it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
you know, and that actually Jake hung that up in his house. I think it's still hanging there. The Lamb
Didn't he
of Zod.
do? He did Jake's Christmas card, didn't he?
Yes, he did do his Christmas
The
card. which-
OJ Christmas
yeah,
card.
didn't get any likes on Facebook.
Really,
Not
I thought it was
on Facebook,
fucking
on,
hilarious.
Reddit.
Aw.
So many white people.
Dude, Jake's moving back to Boston.
Is he?
He broke up with his girlfriend. He's on the
Oh, with
breaks.
the other Ginger Nicole.
the other Ginger Nicole.
Oh.
So he's shipping out to Boston. So he'll be gone
Oh,
in 2 weeks.
Good luck out there.
Mm,
Does he
I
know how to
guess.
make dinner for one?
Oh.
Yeah, it's called a Swanson TV dinner.
No, that's a throwback
Delicious.
to your brother.
Randy.
yeah.
Oh,
I was kind of waiting for you to catch on to that one.
I try to forget that my brother does cheesy
Anything?
stuff on the internet.
It's good.
It's
good.
great.
Some fun
All
stuff.
right, so
I have
now
not
that
said
we
what
all said how sad our weeks were,
I didn't get a chance on the merry-go-round.
there were.
Yeah, what
did
are you?
Oh, I
playing?
thought you started. No, you
No, I
started.
saw
with
with
Charles.
Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, your week was garbage anyway.
My week was the shit, man. What are you
You don't
talking
use any
about?
fucking sick time, so of
Oh,
course
I
you
got
had to
the.
work all
I got.
time.
I know you don't want to talk about arcades, but I did get the iPack too. So I'm ready to start throwing a controller together and pushing buttons and seeing what happens.
I got the iPack 2, the fucking what is it? The trackball, the OptiPack. I got a case for my fucking
For the
Whatever.
for the Pi.
Yeah, the
for
Raspberry Pi.
That thing was hot. It was cool.
Yeah. No, but I have everything. I
How much
got
was that thing?
I think it was $15 Amazon. It's actually pretty cool. Like the guys, it was machine routed. Anyway, I got all the stuff. I got the VGA converter, HDMI to VGA. I have an extra monitor now. I have all the SD cards. I have the Bluetooth converter. I have everything except for the bit to cut the channel for the arcade. So my arcade is I almost have 100% of the parts except for like the marquee and
Yours
the
is
overlay and stuff.
the bar top.
The
one,
bar top
small
one.
one. That'll be fun.
Yeah, which I'm gonna have to fucking start getting on that shit if I want to get it done before. I don't need that one done by Comic-Con, right?
It'd be cool to have on the table next to
It
us.
would be, yeah. But
No.
Ryan actually did give me a call like before I go into the games. He gave me a call today, and he's like, "Dude, this guy is not getting back to us about the fucking."
I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
Freaking out, man.
well, because it's just like worst case scenario, like because
Worst case scenario is we have to build a fucking arcade in like a week.
No, dude, I
That
looked at
doesn't
it.
sound good.
It's at the end. It's at the end of May. Right now, we have 8 weeks. So if everything goes to shit, if he doesn't get back to us like by next week, we can just say, hey, thanks for letting us try this out, and we can just cut one out ourselves.
Dude, we're men. I'm buying a table saw tomorrow.
A fucking big one.
A
Didn't
big
you
one.
You found a table saw, didn't you?
No, I found
yeah,
a chop saw,
Found a chop saw.
Chop saw.
which I still haven't cleaned up yet because I have too many things going on. Because I haven't
Yeah.
finished Girl Brenda's boards yet for her cornhole.
What a wonderful
Gotta
sentence.
drill them holes.
What a wonderful
I
sentence.
just have to
that
finish.
was.
I have to sand them and paint them. And by the way,
To finish Girl Brenda's cornholes.
I got a sander cornhole.
I do with all this rows of
Jesus.
sandpaper you gave me, which is a lot.
You're welcome.
Anyway, no, these past 2 weeks have just been awesome because every time I come home, there's been something in the mail that's like, oh my god, it's like Christmas. I got all the arcade shit for both the builds. I have, I got all my computer parts. I got everything put together, and I have just been loading up every game. Well, not every game because I only have 2 solid state drives that are really tiny that I want to put the games on. But I fired up XCOM. That's why I said, what was your last name? Because it randomly generated a big black dude named Charles White. I was hoping your last name was White.
You can change their names.
I know. I named all
Why
of
does
you.
it- why do I
Charles can
feel
just change his
you
name.
guys Can't hear me.
It'd be
I
way
can hear.
easier.
Okay.
Nah, man.
No?
No, I changed. I didn't change Charles White's name, but I changed everybody else's name. You died.
Yes, the black guy didn't die first.
You died. You
Aw.
got
Yeah,
hurt.
hold on. I am black and Jewish.
I don't believe that.
He's bluish.
That's right.
Yeah. I think I died. That's a game. That game.
Wait,
is
is Charles
hard.
the only one that survived?
Well, no, they keep cycling,
Yes.
they keep cycling me in new people, right? I think they do, where I have to train them.
You
Or,
need to get better at that game.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like you let a
Well,
lot of
anyway,
people die, bro.
I downloaded it
See,
because I
what I
started.
do instead of letting people die is I just load the last save
Ah.
and redo the turn and don't let them die.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't.
And that
What I
way,
do
get
is
through
I-
the whole game with just a team of just super fucking badasses. You don't even need to worry about them dying later in the game.
Oh, well, maybe I'll go back.
Or
and
you can just get better.
But what? No, I
That
don't.
too.
I don't have to worry about it because I'm not going to be going back to that game because I got Arma 3 and I finally fired that shit up with my new monitor, my
Yeah.
23-inch that doesn't have a fucking bezel. It's an LED without a bezel. It looks like I'm looking into a window. It's fantastic.
That's kind of neat.
It is. It's really neat. And you bought me Assassin's Creed Unity, so I've been playing both those games. I even bought a flight stick for Arma 3. It was $30, and I've crashed so many helicopters. It's not even funny.
Now you have a flight stick. You should play TIE Fighter.
Ooh, I should,
There's a classic.
but I don't want.
Yeah.
But I don't have to because I
It's
have
so fucking hard with
Dude,
a mouse.
Arma.
It's so hard to play with a mouse.
I've never heard you say that before.
Flight simulators.
It's hard
played with
to
a
play
mouse.
this with
because
a
you have,
mouse.
yeah,
You
'cause you
kinda
have to
need
pull
to
back and then
It
push it
is
forward, and
not
pull back
easy
and
to
push
play
it forward.
that with a mouse.
So anyway, no, I've been playing a whole lot of games, and I'm super excited. And I'm going out of town next week, so I can't. So that fucking sucks.
Oh, you want to even be able to play Assassin's Creed with us next weekend? You can play with me during the week. You should hurry up and just let me know as soon as you become an assassin, and we'll go out, dude. You get
Well, I can play with you this week
yeah.
when I'm in Charlotte.
You're leaving
Sunday.
tomorrow.
Sunday.
Yeah. So go fuck yourself.
Why?
Well, no, because I was just saying, because
misunderstood
when
where
you
I
do
was
the
going.
multiplayer missions, like you get these assassin points or whatever that help you level up your armor and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
When you're doing the multiplayer missions, you get so many more.
Well,
You can
maybe
find extra ones and stuff. And I have all the ones that me and Chester did. We found all of them, so I can just be like, "Come over here, get
Oh,
this one.
nice.
Come over
They're
here,
on our
get this one."
Well,
maps. Yeah.
maybe what I can do is I can do my this computer and just dial down the graphics to next to nothing. By the way, 65 gigs for that fucking game to download? Are you kidding me? Jesus,
hefty.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a giant game, but like
Shops in the Husky section.
the GTX 980, fucking running it like a champ.
Nice.
Yeah. So thank you, Chester, for getting me that game. I really appreciate
I had
it.
a couple of hardware things that I resolved myself.
Did you?
Well, you know how I discovered that my Wi-Fi was getting like 2 megabytes,
That fucking blows.
and my roommate was getting like 60.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a Wi-Fi card.
That's not,
Still getting 2 megabytes.
Huh?
Yeah, seriously, it's the spot in my room because I turned my phone into a hotspot, held it right next to the Wi-Fi, like on the antennas on the computer. I was getting 16 megabytes.
You should. Are you using the antennas that came with it, the 3 little sticks?
Yeah,
You should get. I have. It's.
I'm hardwired now.
It's a. Okay. Are you?
Oh,
'cause
you-
I had this long.
did you just
cable
run a
that
cord
comes
or did
off.
you run
I
it
had
underneath
a 150-foot Ethernet cable. I just behind the couches, behind everything, and just back to
I
because
got blazing.
the router's in his fucking room, so of course he gets a good signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know
like,
what your problem is. I get a great signal. Like you're through 4
Yeah,
walls.
what is wrong with you, bro?
well, even on my phone in my room, I'm getting 7 megabytes on the Wi-Fi.
You're just in that one little Bermuda
it's
Triangle
just
dead
that
zone.
one spot where my computer sits. But I read like certain electronics can interfere with the 2.4 gigahertz signal.
There's a
Yeah.
So you
giant.
should
Or you
switch
get a
to
signal.
5.
There
Yeah,
is.
you do that. Get a signal extender too.
But
in the room or
there's
something
an-
like that.
I'm just gonna take that card back and just hardwire it.
I bet the Apple TV's fucking with your signal.
It could be
It's like sitting right there,
right in the
dead
middle
in the
of the
middle.
house.
Yeah, right between you and the fucking signal.
Yeah, could be.
Fuck that thing.
And then someone told me that you know how I've got like 4 RAM slots on my PC.
Yeah.
And it like alternates in color, blue, gray, blue, gray.
Yeah.
Someone told me you're supposed to put the same chips in the blue ones.
Yes, you are.
I had it 884. So while I had it open, I was like, oh, I should switch that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
848.
Yeah, because then they're not running on the same frequency, or they could be different. Did you see a performance boost or anything like that? Or
I mean, I already was running with 20 gigs. of
Jesus
RAM,
Christ!
So if it is faster, cool.
I wouldn't really say
It's now
faster.
slightly more over.
No.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I cannot stress this to you guys. Like I said it last week, I'll say it again. Drop the $160 and buy 2 fucking solid state drives.
I read something earlier this week. Actually, someone's making a
10 terabyte.
solid state drive, and it's supposed to be super cheap.
10
I forgot how much it is. No,
Not that one?
That thing, not the terabyte thing, but
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
it was something like it was like a 500 gigabyte drive or something for like under $100 or something.
Well, right,
It was
right,
ridiculous.
right now you can get 120 gig for like $55, and then you can get a 240 for like just over 100. I'm just like, dude, it is ridiculous. Like my computer starts up like that. The games load fucking quick. It's the quickest thing.
I'd like to
ever.
have it just for the OS because you boot up and your OS has to start and Steam has to start an
Yeah.
update and then Skype has to start and then you have to do the Fiverr thing has to start up and blah, blah, blah. It's like all this shit. You're like, fuck, come the fuck on. Totally.
No,
I just hit the PlayStation button.
Shut
I also think you guys should move away because I'm starting to get on board with like the like trying to conserve resources, just for like big online games. You guys need to move over to Ventrilo,
Why?
because Skype is such a resource hog.
I
It's
haven't had a
just
problem with it.
I
You've
don't
reached
think that's
maximum
a problem
nerdiness
for me
in
right
the
now.
event, bro.
okay, fine,
It's
whatever.
not.
But I know what you're saying. Like I think didn't we try to vent with something and I just didn't want to go through the whole resetting sound options and figuring out.
Well, no, what-
mic
well, here's
sensitivity
what
and all that
happened.
bullshit.
So when I was playing with Bryce, and you use your mouse more than I would, especially for Assassin's Creed. I just hooked up a controller, but when I'm playing Arma or when I'm playing any other game, I'm using the mouse and keyboard combo.
Mhm.
So Bryce actually gave me a mouse and keyboard, his old ones, and they have the 2 buttons on the side. You just map your talk button to one of the mouse buttons on the
Mhm.
side, so you're not pushing control, and it's actually
Can you
it's
just
really
leave your
intuitive.
mic always on?
You can, but it picks up. You have to
What?
turn like
Common
the
sense question here?
sensitivity. No, it's really sensitive. Like it's
Yeah.
much different than. So you have to turn it way down.
So am I, Dirk.
Well, because it doesn't constantly stay
It's
on.
okay, man. It's okay.
Well, it doesn't constantly stay on with vent. That's how
Yeah.
they conserve resources. So it drops starts when you start talking.
Yeah, I
But
mean, I've
it-
used Vent before.
Well, yeah, but it'll drop the first part of it. So I don't
Yeah.
know. Whatever.
Yeah. So
You
you
know
have to
who
like
used-
start each phrase with
Yeah.
and start talking.
Yeah, like,
so it turns on and picks up.
know
go
what?
left. Go left.
Get over here.
You know who uses
Remix
Vent?
it.
My mom.
Yeah, your mom's hardcore. We actually
She's a
all about
fucking
that
nerd.
WoW,
So
bro.
About the shit.
Yeah, we piggybacked off of Matt's vent for a while, and we were playing Diablo 2.
Yeah.
It's good times, man. Good times.
I don't know. I'm not about Vent. I like Skype. I think it works fine. You know what I used to use is MSN Messenger. Remember we used to, I think, was that me and
Jesus
you used to do that? We used to
Yeah.
use MSN Messenger when we were playing.
Yeah, all the
Wow.
time.
That's hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, I also found out that I almost got banned from one of the really good servers in Arma 3 because I didn't know that it was 100 people on one side, and I saw a helicopter fly over when I was in the back of a truck, and I started taking shots at it, and I had an admin or a mod come on, and he's just like, "What are you doing?" And Bryce had to step in and be like, "Hey, this is his first time playing. He thought it was like more Call of Duty, and like he had to talk himself down." And then about 15 minutes later, I got lost because it's such a huge map, and Bryce, he saw me on the map. He's like, okay, he was directing me through enemies. And then I got up to him and I didn't know that it was him.
So you killed
So
him.
I shot-
Way to fucking go.
And he was the squad leader of like 3 other people that he had run into.
Yeah.
So they all jumped in. We saw you shoot him. That was a friendly kill. We saw that. And then they shot me. And then I almost got banned again. And then he had to explain
What are
to
you,
the
Marlon Brando?
This game sounds like a fucking headache, dude.
dude.
It
It's
doesn't
so-
sound fun at all.
Are
Yeah,
you?
how do
dude,
you
are
not
kidding
know
me?
who's on your team?
They're,
Do you not have colors or anything?
everybody's in camouflage, man.
Yeah, it doesn't-
Everybody.
It doesn't give you any markers to say, oh, this person's on your squad or not. Like, it's just all people. That's about it.
Then how do you know?
It's a sim. How do you know when the bad guys are the bad
That's
guys?
how real life is, man.
because they're usually like Middle Eastern.
Black? Oh no. I mean,
Brown.
Middle
They're
Eastern.
dark brown.
Full of
and they're not wearing like really nice like fatigues. They're all wearing like parkas or whatever the fuck it is Middle Eastern.
No,
people
but
wear.
Windbreakers with
Yeah.
head wraps.
Oh yeah, and they got the
or like
Adidas-
like
Adidas
80s
stuff.
clothes that we dropped over there in the 80s
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
the Russians took over.
Like-
So they're still wearing like shirts that say "Just Do It" on it. No one wears those anymore.
So I was just wearing like Adidas tracksuits.
Yeah, they're all dressed like Run DMC.
They're all wearing 2015.
Don't shoot, rock the bells.
They're all wearing Seahawks Super,
he's
Bowl,
American.
Super Bowl 2015
Yeah,
champions.
yeah, they're all wearing the like. You have to know who won the Super Bowl the year before because they're wearing the other team's shirt.
No,
This motherfucker
no, but
doesn't check out.
it was no. It's like I seriously like that because it's not just it's not just a war sim. I mean, or just a combat sim. Like it is. It's a combat sim wrapped in with like a flight simulator wrapped in with like a tank sim. It's just like
Well, the mods are supposed to be pretty nuts too. In fact, one of the news things I was going to talk about is they did a mod contest.
Yeah.
With $500,000 in prize money
for Arma.
for Arma 3,
Nice.
and when the team that won got $200,000.
Damn. What was
It's a lot
their,
of
what was
monies.
their mod?
Hey, start playing Arma.
I'm playing it right now, man. Like
Start playing it more and get us some money.
So yeah, make a mod.
It's Red Hammer Studios, and it was called Armed Forces of the Russian Federation.
I'll have to check that out.
Sounds pretty.
It's Russian Federation and the United States against each other in a highly detailed and realistic manner.
Nice. Well, it all like I was telling Ryan before I came over, or maybe I was telling you guys too. I've been drinking already tonight, so I don't remember. I played the Zero Dark 30 mission. Like I told you that, right?
Yeah, you told me that,
I played for an hour and I didn't even make it halfway through the mission before I got killed. And like this was fucking awesome.
That doesn't sound awesome.
No, I know because no. Bryce like screamed at me literally for like 3 months. He's like, "You have to get on this. You have to get on this. You have to get on this." And I
he wasn't
finally
talking about our Arma, bro.
Oh, dude, I will jump on that
Just the
that
tip.
pogo stick.
Yeah.
No, so
Ugh.
I,
His dick has
well, no,
springs.
dude, with
That's not healthy, bro.
Using
No.
your feet somehow? What's
stint.
going on?
dude, listen, I watch a lot of porn. Okay, there's a fetish for everything.
All right.
There
Rule
sure
34
is.
that dicks with springs.
It's true. I did want to point out there was the Red Cross gave a prize for best healthcare in danger mod,
Healthcare
and the winner in the category was pilot civilian air rescue on missions mod, where you pilot a like air rescue helicopter.
Mhm.
The prize is a 1-week trip to a Red Cross mission in a foreign country.
That sounds horrifying.
That is
does
not a
not
fucking
sound-
prize.
Come on over. Help us fight Ebola.
Well,
Hey, take these
I'm
pills
a,
though. So
I'm
you
a
don't get
nerdy
malaria.
computer programmer. I'm going to sit in my room for months making a mod. Now you're going to stick me in a what? No.
nah.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
I don't like going
Yes.
outside in my country.
Well,
Right?
well, it never said what
I might
country.
get
It
hurt
could
right
be just
here
like
at home.
just outside of Paris. Like Red Cross goes everywhere. They
Just
went up to
fuck outside
Sholo
of
when
Paris.
everything burned down.
They did come up to show they thought I was Mexican.
God, that'd be worse than going to Haiti.
Well, it is. It is.
I mean, you don't even get to meet
No.
Wyclef Jean.
Yeah.
Well, but then on the
At least you
opposite,
don't have to deal with like
the opposite side of the spectrum with the mods is that we were going through. Bryce was going through looking for 2-player mods that we could do, or like 2 to 4 player mods.
Mhm.
He's like, "Oh, I got one here. It seems to only be 1 player. It's Gate Guard."
What do you just stand at a gate?
You stand at a gate and you like you're in charge of checking people's papers and making sure that people aren't getting. You have no. I think you have a weapon, but you're just like, no, you can't cross through this gate. You
So it's first
Open the
person
gate.
papers, please.
I bet Sheriff Joe plays that all night.
Dude,
Just
I
turns
was-
everyone away.
I was
Bro.
watching footage of the Arma
Late
3
night.
Life mod.
Fires up armor in the mod. Bottle of cocoa butter. Kleenexes to make it happen.
You know what's
Get out of my country. Get out of my country.
Bro, cocoa butter. Yeah.
He
I haven't-
loves cocoa butter.
Apparently,
Gotta make your shit soft. Come on now.
That's what it smelled like in here earlier.
Cocoa butter.
That's what it was. That sweet smell I smelled earlier.
In that
Charles
case,
smells like one of the sticks that comes in a Fun Dip.
I don't even
because
know
of
what a
cocoa
fun
butter.
dip is.
You don't know what Fun Dip is? It's
No.
like Kool-Aid that comes
Oh yeah,
in a
and
package
it's like, okay.
and a little stick.
No, because when you're like, yeah, it's the sugar thingy with the thingamahoo's.
I didn't know what it was till I said
Yeah, the
Kool-Aid.
thingamahoo's.
No,
Okay.
right. I was like, how are you going to skate this? It's the Kool-Aid thing. You're like, right at it.
It
Just
tastes
get
it tastes like Kool-Aid with a
It is
That's
Kool-Aid.
basically all it
It
is.
is. It's Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid with
Yeah.
sugar in it.
but that's what it smelled like in here earlier. It smelled like you never just smell a stick. Because you're weird. Because
No,
you're,
man.
you're that weird kid that no one likes.
It's
You just sit there with the stick. Like,
It smells good. Cocoa butter.
so. What were you saying about the life mod before we started talking about sniffing Charles' stick?
Whoa.
Before dipping it in purple flavored Kool-Aid?
the Arma 3 Life mod is
Why does that bother you? All the things that I say purple flavor, like I
no,
like,
everything you say bothers him.
Yeah.
Everything.
It bothers me too.
really?
Yeah.
It's universal.
Yeah. By the way, your wife is my friend on LinkedIn now.
Oh, fantastic.
Right.
We're about to get LinkedIn
I don't
together.
want a LinkedIn account.
Yeah.
I should probably get one.
I
but
feel like a pretentious old
I've
asshole
had
now.
customers send me LinkedIn invites.
So fucking terrible.
I don't want to be your LinkedIn buddy. I
I
don't
don't
want
even
you.
know how it
I
works.
don't want
had-
you contacting me for tech support.
I had somebody
Like-
send me an email asking me to contribute to their Indiegogo. I'm like,
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
you.
Nope.
Not doing it.
So,
So
the life
Arma
mod?
3 Life, it's they take the instead of a war simulator, it's a life simulator. And I watched this footage, like these two guys were trying to go mine or something. I don't fucking know why, but some
you need
dudes,
resources.
some dudes drove up and were trying to kill them, and they ended up killing the guys who were trying to kill them.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
then
Like American miners.
the cops showed up, which were other
Not Chileans,
players, and like these dudes like threw down their weapons, and they're like, "No, we're these guys attacked us. We were just defending ourselves." And like, it was really fucking weird. It was really weird.
Like Rob Zombie.
It was
weird.
like too real. Just it was just strange. But you have to apply.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Apply what?
Okay.
Did I derail you?
You have to apply the lotion to your skin.
Well, I mean,
It puts the cocoa butter on the skin.
okay. So
Ironically, the
what?
skin is the hose.
All right.
All right, let's talk about nerd news stuff. What happened this week?
I don't know.
They released a still shot of Ryan Reynolds in the
Oh,
Deadpool.
I
I
had
saw
that on my
that, yeah.
list.
Yeah.
Did you get the reference?
him lying in front of the fireplace.
Yeah, it's so he's laying down in his costume on a bearskin rug, like holding his hand up, head up with his hand.
Mhm.
It's a reference to, I don't know if you ever seen it, but Burt Reynolds laying there naked on his side on a bearskin rug, holding his head up, laying on his elbow.
I haven't seen that.
No,
it's,
man.
yeah, it's just the exact same pose, laying on a
Can't say I've
bearskin
seen
rug.
too many naked dudes.
So Ryan
You
Reynolds
love naked dudes.
ripped off Burt Reynolds. It's pretty funny because he tweeted that photo out and then he tweeted that Burt Reynolds photo out right after it.
Nice.
It looks legit. It looks cool. I like how they did it. Like whenever they do superhero things nowadays, they always try to like go over. Everyone's suit is made out of rubber nowadays for some reason.
Mhm.
He's just got like
It's gotta be realistic, bro.
the lycra suit, and
Mhm.
it's just like
Do you think is that wicking material?
it probably wicks.
I hope so.
It's Under Armour,
Yeah.
bro.
It's got to be
Yeah.
sweaty.
Well, they were
He's got to
talking.
protect this house.
Well, they were talking about. They were talking about how
Click clack.
he was gonna have a real like the costume was gonna real, but they're gonna use CGI like Blur. Is it Blur Studios?
Oh, for the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are gonna be made, but like Blur Studios, like they do the amazing fucking like Batman. What was it? The Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight
The
shit.
trailers.
Yeah, the trailers they do all that stuff. Like they did
Yeah.
not City of Heroes, but the one with DC, the DC universe, that intro.
Mm-hmm.
They did all that stuff where everything just looks real as shit. Somebody posted a 5-minute video of their catalog, and I just sat there. I mean, I'd watch a 4-hour movie if they made it. Like,
Yeah.
it just looks amazing.
Yeah, because his eyes are very animated, but he's
Yeah.
got a mask. So
Yeah. What's going to be interesting is if they keep it kind of true to the comics and whether or not he's a character that knows he's in a movie.
they have
That's
to
going
break
to be
the third wall.
fucking
Fourth wall.
hilarious.
They have to break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's supposed to be PG-13, so
Yeah. Whatever.
hopefully it's better than what they made the Wolverine.
Well, I mean,
Or
PG-13
what he
doesn't make
said.
sense anymore.
He said, I think he said fuck once.
R-rated.
Yeah,
Do you smoke? R-rated. But you can chop 80 fucking heads off.
but there was no blood. The only
PG-13.
blood in the fucking movie was his.
Yeah.
It's just.
What I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand about PG-13. So I went to go see that Hobbit movie a few months ago. PG-13, they were chopping heads off left and
Dude,
fucking
that
right.
movie was violent. It was like a 1.5 hour long fight scene.
But you can't show someone being stabbed. So I can chop a head off,
You can chop, but you can't
but
stab.
I can't stab it.
It's too
dude.
personal.
Okay.
When you're swinging and
Chopping,
it just
yes. Stabbing, no.
no.
And
No.
don't you dare light a fucking cigarette.
Don't
It's
you dare.
too reminiscent of this stabbing.
Ah.
That's
It's
what
too
like
sexual.
I was trying to watch that Constantine show,
But you can't chop someone with your dick.
but he doesn't
I
smoke.
mean, you
He
can
almost
slap that
I beg
pussy.
to differ.
You can slap that pussy.
You're just like him right in the eye, bro.
Oh my god.
I think I know why you're single.
So, because that's doesn't work like
is that what you do? Is that what you sit there? You're like, you like that sex so
You like
good,
that?
girl?
You like my,
that
you like my
so
sex
girl?
moves?
I like that sex so good. That's that good, girl.
And you're actually not even. You're standing on like away from her and actually slapping your hand. That's
Just slapping my
Yeah,
own
it's
hand.
just-
Mhm.
I'm beating that pussy up,
Oh,
bitch. Aren't I? I'm
Damn.
beating that
Oh,
pussy
girl,
up.
I'm gonna come.
I can do this all day.
I came.
I got the sexy. I got the sexy. I got the sexy. Chester.
And boom goes the
And
dynamite.
we're done.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Curl up into a little ball like a cat and go to sleep right there on the floor.
You gotta go, girl.
I'm not saying you got to go home.
It's nap time.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I zoned out and was doing something else. What the fuck were you talking about that I came into?
You'll just have to listen to the episode and
I
find out.
will.
Yeah, man.
I will.
Ryan Reynolds.
Wait. Hold on. Pause everything.
That's how we started that.
Pause everything.
Go on.
Did you ignore this for fucking disc golf?
No.
God
You
damn
motherfucker.
it.
What are you calling me out like a dude?
I just looked.
Mother.
Wow.
Can I explain myself real
No,
quick?
Wow,
I'd
bro.
rather you did.
No.
No.
Let him
Can I-
explain. Let him explain.
First
Let
of all,
him explain.
you tuned out the fucking beginning. I at least interacted with you guys. You tuned out your
No, you
intro.
didn't.
He was on our YouTube channel.
Okay. So
That's right.
okay, fine.
I'm just saying there's a hole and you're kind of digging a little deeper right now.
There is a disc golf tournament up in Flagstaff that's going on at the end of May. There are 70.
Oh, you mean when Comic-Con is happening at the end of May?
fuck?
Mhm.
And
See.
I even processed my payments.
See, this is why we do these things.
Yeah, you should have been in the
Because
show with us.
otherwise, boom, you would have been fucked.
Oh
Cool.
man. Well, I'm gonna have to. Get
I'd rather go
registration.
to frisbee golf. And
Well, anyway,
Flagstaff,
so my
to be honest.
rationale. Yep. Well, it depends on when we have it because it's 28th through the 31st. 31st is
Call the bank and tell them you got your card hacked.
Yeah,
Like, I would never
Nah.
play frisbee golf.
This
Who the
kidding me?
fuck
Kidding me?
does that?
Some hippie stole my card.
I get fucking laid. I
disc
don't play
golf.
fucking
Anyway.
disc golf.
There. So
I
I made
seen
a,
a vagina.
so I made a mistake. I'm gonna have to call somebody.
Oh man.
So
Why don't you do it right now?
I
in the
know.
middle of the
Yeah, just
episode?
call them up on the phone. Be like, hey. Well, the long and short of it is that there's 144 spots available. It's like a really popular tournament. It literally opened 13 minutes ago. It will be full by 10 o'clock.
What is it? A fucking Tool concert?
Dude, that's how these things fill up. Like they fill up like the last tournament, the one that I'm playing in April, filled up in there was 75 people. It filled up in 60 minutes. Oh no, 6 hours. They had to add 15 more people.
Why?
Like if people are at work and they were waiting to get home to do it, they missed out because there's not enough tournaments. People like playing disc golf. There's a lot of people who want to play, or frisbee golf. Is what you guys say? God damn it, that fucking
Bro,
This
sucks.
is
That
the
does
Casual
suck.
Cowards of Disc Golf, episode 50.
No, dude, you have no idea what I just did because
How much was it to register?
60.
Best day of my life.
You pay the price.
Now, and I'm safe, but by PDGA rules, if I notify him within 2 weeks of the tournament, he has to refund my whole thing. So, now that you cared and you already zoned out, You're probably looking at fake kitties.
Okay, now we're getting called out on YouTube. Let's move
What,
on to
for-
video game stuff.
For disc golf?
Yeah.
Who's calling me out?
Corey.
Corey?
Yeah.
Said, what is this? A Fight Club for ants?
Suck it, Corey. Suck a disc.
All right. So what else? What else we got here? Okay, look. My boss actually told me this yesterday, I think. So you know how people are getting like motion sickness, or they actually, I think they call it like virtual reality sickness or something. That
Okay.
when they wear those
Actually,
goggles too long,
I
they're-
used to get it when my dad was playing Doom when I was a kid, and I would watch him play.
and you were like way too close to the
I
screen
would
or something.
no,
or-
even just sitting back, but like
Really?
just sitting still and watching it move around, I would get sick.
Yeah.
people are playing
It
those-
happens to me
I'm
sometimes.
over that. I'm over
people
that
are
now.
playing the first person games, and they're getting this like sickness that they couldn't. Well, they put a nose in there. They put a little tiny triangle in the middle of the screen, little pink triangle that
Really?
people don't even notice is there, and it pretty much takes away all of their
Holy shit,
virtual
Well,
reality
fuck.
sickness.
that's
Huh.
nuts.
Can you not see your nose, Chester?
Well, you don't.
No,
You
I can
can,
see it.
but you just don't. You don't pay attention to it, and it kind of just centers them and like makes it like maybe not seem like they're looking through virtual eyes. Oh my god, you guys play pussies.
Well, for a second, I thought I was messing with the support we put in the middle, and I realized we didn't put a support in the middle of the stable.
So I thought that was pretty cool. That just something that stupid,
That
like
basic.
something that yeah,
That's
and
brilliant.
it's not even like a realistic nose. It's seriously just like a little pink
Something
triangle.
that's science.
It's like a pussy. It's just like
It's
a little pink triangle.
Way to take my joke. That
That's
was
what is that what vaginas look like?
Mm-hmm.
As Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dumb. She's a lesbian.
So,
Thought I had
I
found
don't know. I
one.
just the simplest things,
Yeah.
It makes you think, like, what's that tree doing right now? God damn it, Dirk, with your loud ass vibrating phone.
Corey's talking shit to me on text message. Now.
God,
Shots fired.
I don't even know this dude, and he's the best. That is masterful trolling. Congratulations, sir. You are the best.
yeah, we gotta pull up Skype and get it.
You know,
in
if
here,
you change
too.
the R in Dirk to an S,
Mm.
it's disc.
But then you're spelling it wrong, bro. They spell it with a C.
Yeah, it is with a
Who
C.
gives a shit?
no, it's not. It's no disc with a K.
If you change the R to a C, it's
All
dick.
right.
Oh, dick golf.
2 strokes indeed.
Yeah, girl. I'm gonna make you wet.
Hole in one.
Oh man.
A chain.
Chester,
down.
since you're the only person that brought anything to the party, watch.
I brought shit to the party. I was just busy.
Chester's our news guy.
In
man.
further comic book news, they've announced the new Avengers.
Yes. Dude.
That's right.
it's-
Oh, the new
I'm so
event. Yeah,
excited about it.
Miles,
newest
Miles Morales
Avengers.
is going to be an Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who-
So
oh, the
are you
new
guys
Spider-Man?
following that at all? Like what they're doing with Marvel?
a little bit.
Oh,
It's
dude.
hard, but yeah, I have been a little bit.
Well, they got
I just
Yeah,
saw
you
this morning that they're going to make him part of the Avengers.
Yeah, I can give you a roadmap of the important shit to read.
Hook me up,
But-
bro. What do you got?
But
Give
basically,
me a rundown.
okay, so the 2 comic books that you need to read to make sense of it are just Avengers and New Avengers. So basically,
Well, that's only hundreds of books.
no, there's only like 40 issues.
Okay.
Because the good thing is Marvel reboots their shit, like
Mhm.
numbering wise, all the time. Like they'll start
I
whenever. a new
know it
story-
drives me insane. That's why I can never follow
No,
comic
it's
books.
it's awesome because whenever they have a new number 1, they're basically starting a new storyline.
cool.
Yeah, it's way easy to read. So anyway, they fucked up bad.
did they?
Yeah, they fucked up real bad. So like obviously they have a multiverses like DC.
Mm-hmm.
All of it is ending. So these villains from the old Secret Wars back in the 80s, the Beyonders,
Mhm.
they figured out that it's not just one, it's multiple of them. And they are wrecking fucking everything.
Oh wow!
So they're going to collapse everything into one continuity for a couple of months. And they're going to run that Secret Wars event that you may have read about. And then coming out of it, they'll have that Avengers team once they figure out what they're going to do.
Hmm.
It's pretty interesting.
Isn't Falcon going to be as Captain America?
Yeah.
Wolf Blacked in America.
Yeah. Like
Falcon.
America.
He's still got the wings too. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's cool. And female Thor.
Female
Lady
Thor.
Thor.
There's someone in an Iron Man costume. They
Yeah.
speculate it might be Pepper Potts.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Marvel's all about that.
is she gonna be on fire and like lighting up things and like lava?
I don't know. It's just got very feminine eyes.
Yeah.
Feminine
On the mask.
on the suit.
It's got very soft
Chester
features.
just. hmm.
Soft feet.
Soft
Chester looks at me, he's like,
curves.
I know those eyes.
Yeah, that'll be cool to see like a whole new Avengers one with like new people. See what they do.
Yeah, man.
Kinda cool.
Yeah, they've got Miles in there. The Vision is like he's the Vision, but whatever.
Yeah, but how do you do New Vision?
Yep, the Vision. What they got? Miss Marvel,
Yeah.
Teenage Cosmic Adventurer Nova.
Oh yeah,
That's-
Nova's from Titans, right? Teen Titans.
No,
No,
That's Starfire,
that's
isn't it?
Starfire. What is Nova from?
he's his own thing.
No, I watched him on something. Hold on.
There was a Nova Core in Guardians of the
Oh,
Galaxy.
he was on a. He's on a. It's a.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck
it
that
was.
show.
I was watching Ultimate Spider-Man. That's what it is.
Fuck.
He's on there
that
with
show.
Iron Fist and the cat girl.
And why
I can't
Why
remember
is-
her name.
why is me liking disc golf bad? And you guys just went through. You just ran the gamut of like characters.
Because this
in
is
your
what we're
head.
doing right now.
This is what
We're
we do.
doing dork
This is what we
shit.
do.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
This is dork shit.
I'm just mad that he called me out, dude. He called me out. I could have done this. I could have jerked off in the bedroom and then not been caught. And he
You
called
could have
me
jerked
out.
off in here, and we wouldn't have
I
called you
know.
out.
So I was like, oh, hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just do disc golf shit? Sorry, that's a bad impression.
I was gonna say, did I just turn to fucking Fred Sanford?
Actually, that was really good.
I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, you did hear
You sound like fucking like the Edgar suit.
it?
Bring sugar
Yeah, that's,
or water.
that's pretty much what I
He
felt
didn't
like.
look like Egger. He was like an Egger.
More
I
sugar.
feel so violated. You know, I want my side of the table back. Just extend this out here as far as I
come
can.
to this side of the table.
I don't want to be to that side of the table.
Not
This
you.
is bad.
You
No,
stay
him.
there.
Yeah.
This is where all
I'll
the-
stay
this is
over
where all
here.
the fun happens.
I'll be like Larry King.
Bad
doing it.
Dirk.
You're on the mic. Corey, what's your question?
What's your question?
Corey, what's your second question?
Gipsy, you're on the air.
Yeah. Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth.
I don't care about your name. That's where you're at.
Uh,
Shit.
Oh,
What else is happening?
Black guy
For all
on?
of you Nintendo dorks out there, your Zelda Wii U got delayed. Sorry about it.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out late this year. Won't
Nope,
come out till
not
next
happening.
year. So,
So
sorry
I mean,
about it.
like, I'm not even asking in a troll way. Like, what else do you play on the Wii U this year? Then
I'd probably keep playing
Smash
Mario
Brothers.
Kart 8.
Smash.
Is Smash out?
Everyone's playing Smash.
yeah,
Wii U
Smash
is
came out
Wii U.
last year, bro.
For the Wii U or for the?
Oh, you mean they
for the Wii U.
came out this? No, they're still playing Smash. They didn't stop to play something new.
people are still playing Melee?
oh, you mean as far as new games in
Yeah.
2015?
Yeah, because eventually, like, all right.
Oh, that's what I want to bring up to
you.
you. That's what I like coming back around. Which we can just remind me. Just say
Um,
new games.
Mario Creator.
Oh, Mario
yeah.
Maker.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
That looks cool.
That looks
Yeah.
like some good trolling that could happen right there.
But you know
Yeah.
they were already doing that online anyway. But
Penises everywhere.
Penises.
yeah.
Penile.
If you give me a way to make something, it's
I'll-
probably going to result in
I'll make
dicks.
a dick.
We never grow
They
up.
did that on crack. No, they did it on crack.com, like how to ruin, like how one scene ruined a good classic. And for the ghost scene where like they're spinning the pots, like when they're done spinning it, it's just a giant dick in front of them. They're like, oh no. Somebody made a gif. It just it worked out beautifully. And it's just like, I should have seen that coming. Like,
I don't know how they got away with that because I saw it and I'm like, wait. I went back like, whoa.
Was that a dick?
now it's the internet, man. There can be worse things.
There are
This is
worse
true.
things.
There are worse things,
There
yeah.
are worse things.
There
I
are.
work with Chester. I know.
Yeah,
Now-
type in Sonic Rule 34. There are worse things.
No, I don't want that. You already your whatever thing, the machine thing that you had me Google.
Oh, the Sibian Lounge?
Yeah, Simeon Lounge.
I can't believe you didn't know what a Sibian Lounge is. This guy has no idea what the internet is and how to use it
What?
properly.
Wait, you don't know what a
Sibian?
Sibian is?
No, I know what it is now because I Googled it on my work computer, so it's in my fucking history. And I don't work at a place where people call in and tell you they're like, "Hey, my website where I sell Sibian lounges isn't working," so you can Google it. I work at a fucking insurance company where that shit doesn't fly.
Oh, that's the best.
No, it's not, because I'm still waiting for the repercussions. That was a month ago.
Hey man, it never happened.
No, they have proof of it happening.
They log everything?
I don't know if they do. We're gonna find
We're
out.
gonna find out.
I'm gonna find
we
out
got to
real
give you
hard.
a 2 this year.
Two fingers. Deuces. See you later. Anyway.
Oh,
no.
so Corey says Smash, Hyrule Warriors, Mario Kart 8, and Bayonetta 2.
Those all came out last year.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Let's get
in
something
5
new.
minutes, we'll wait for your response, Corey.
Yeah, this lag on YouTube.
Well,
is
damn.
outrageous.
Did shit just get real?
Did you have any news, Dirk?
No, I want to talk to him because he was talking about the games that he was playing for the PS4, and then you were also talking about, this might segue into one of your things that you're looking forward to, Axiom Verge.
Yeah.
So first of all, like it's Axiom Verge. If anybody, you know, you can go ahead and talk about that because then that'll branch off into.
Yeah. So I mean, at the core level, it's basically just a Metroid clone. Like it looks exactly like Super Metroid.
Not just a Metroid clone because those games are called like Metroidvania games
Yeah.
to where like they're the this thing, the music sounds exactly the same. It's got the
Yeah,
same
dude.
sprites. It's got the same
Dude,
platforms.
it's ridiculous, and I want to play it so bad. Like I cannot wait until Tuesday.
Oh,
And this-
Ryan's doing it too.
What's that?
Corey said, type into Google your name, the Hedgehog.
Oh fuck!
And there's Chester the Hedgehog right
Oh,
there.
Ryan the Hedgehog right there on DeviantArt.
Um,
You guys go ahead.
Hold on, no, I gotta check out.
I'm a goddamn faggot.
Yeah, you are faggot.
Holy, I think I'm actually a woman.
Mine looks pretty gay too, though.
You get the fuck out
Oh,
of here.
that says he. That says he. God damn you, Corey.
There's
I'm a gay hedgehog and I'm wearing a scarf.
Chester
purple
Species Hedgehog 17. He has energy balls. That's good.
Of course he does.
Christ.
Oh,
I'm gonna make the mistake and do this.
Swirls on his chest,
Oh,
shoes, and gloves.
I'm a possum.
Huh.
Dirk
If only my
Dirk the
name
Possum.
was Tyler.
Why, Tyler the Hedgehog?
Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that.
No, I
on
can't
the
because we
YouTube
turned-
channel.
Oh,
yeah.
So sexy.
Hashtag Tyler the Hedgehog. Can you put that on the site? I know that'll be the first time you worked on the site in months, but can you put that up there?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
I need to get Charles's biography on there too.
Do
God damn it. God damn it, internet. You continue to let me down.
I mean, is that
Um,
really a letdown, or is it just what you
Professor
expected?
Charles the Hedgehog Encyclopedia. Oh yeah, you're the fucking dad.
I'm a professor. All right.
Well, that's his uncle, isn't
Wait, his who?
he? Sonic the Hedgehog in the
Oh, I
cartoon.
don't fucking know. I'm not a Sega nerd.
I'm not well versed in the Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm
lore.
sorry.
All right.
Chester, you're the Sega nerd.
What about it?
Charles the Hedgehog, wasn't that his uncle, the one that got turned into a whatever?
Hedgehog.
You know,
That wasn't in the video game. Maybe
Yeah.
in the cartoon or the comic books.
It was in somebody's slash fiction manga.
Yeah, probably.
There is a Facebook page for Dirk the Hedgehog. Corey, why?
Well,
Sorry
you
to
made it.
derail you guys.
Because
you were talking
internet.
about that
Oh.
Axiom
game.
Verge. Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about the Metroid game.
It's
Yeah,
not even
Metroid
good.
game.
Look at that. It's like a kindergartner fucking wrote my name next to a half metal.
Yeah, his
emo
name was
fucking hedgehog.
probably Dirk.
Like, is that two legs that are bent, or is that
No, it's-
one
it's-
leg
it's-
and a
it's-
massive
no,
boner?
It's one. I don't. Maybe he's pooping.
I don't like the fact that we've asked this many questions about this one picture says quite a
No,
bit.
you know what? He's actually springing forward. That's a metal leg. That's his foot, and then his knee, and then he's like he's
Oh,
out like
okay.
that. For some reason, I think he's out.
Dude, that shelf hates you.
Fucking shelf, man.
Hey, make sure that beer is up to date, bro. All right.
I already did. I said this is the bad one. This is the time bomb I set for myself. No, I came over here and I started shaking. I'm like, that one.
You
Fuck that
saving
one.
it?
No, I. Why? I don't want him to fucking pour it into his trash can that doesn't have anything. It's like
Oh, it's all right. It's full because I didn't have to
trying to
get it last week.
shut like a storm out with the fucking screen door. No, don't worry. I got the screen door closed. No water's getting in here.
All right.
All right. So does anyone else? Do you want to
no.
continue talking about your
Yeah,
game? or-
no, so
Yeah.
no, not the game. So what I'm trying to figure out is that you paid $400, I'm assuming, for your PS4, and aside from Shadow of Mordor, you are playing all these old school type games that are just like 2D games, and you're excited about like this next 2D game to hit. Like, doesn't that bother you that you bought this system and that's what you're playing?
It doesn't, because I
Ah.
understand how shitty game developing is right now. Like, think of how long it took people to make AC Unity, and how much money they spent on
I
it,
think after
and
the,
how much of a flaming piece of shit
No.
it was when it first
no,
came
you know
out.
what? That's what I want to talk
It's not
about.
anymore.
No,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
No,
not
no.
anymore.
AC Unity right out the gate when the first thing I had to do was run. I forgot what it was. The very first scene is being an adult. I had to run. I fucking hit two people.
Mhm.
Invisible wall, and I just sat there for like 30 seconds spinning my wheels.
Were you playing before it was done downloading?
No.
You waited until it was
I
done.
waited till it was all the way done.
But anyway, point though is,
And then I ran into a homeless person 10 minutes later, did the same thing.
the thing is,
Like in real life?
developing these big
He wouldn't move.
games.
He should have been standing there.
It's taking
Ironically,
longer.
that homeless person was carrying a PS4.
I still could have taken that bitch.
So
okay?
it's
Anyways,
taking longer.
longer. Like, case in point, like, I'm really excited for the new Batman game. That game's been in development for fucking ever.
But I can get it on,
Maybe
I'm going to
it
get it on
will
the
be
PC.
polished.
Right, but here's the thing. I mean, it just takes longer to make these games now. So you don't have as many just top line heavy games to play anymore.
Well, I'm upset about it. Like, it bothers me because these games don't need the processing power that are buried in the Xbox One and the PS4. They could have done something like, I mean, I'll go back to it again, like an Ouya type thing, to where these games would probably be able to run on that platform and be fine with it. They could have released like it bothers me that they made people pay so much money for these systems, and that's what they're giving them. Like that I mean,
But isn't that the same thing with PC as well? Like most of the games that people don't shut up about are games like that.
dude, I will Angry Birds the shit out of you right now.
What?
I don't know.
So it's
You're
like,
gonna
all right,
throw him into a bunch of sticks and
No, I mean, I will talk about
try to
it.
kill
My,
pigs with
my,
him?
my mind went to Angry Birds. Like,
I mean, it's the,
well, because Chester, I'll admit, like Chester, like when he would always tell me, he's like, dude, you got to play this Newground game. You got to play this Newground game. Like when you're all about Newground, like about,
I still love Flash games. It's a great way to kill time.
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's a great way to stay in shape.
Yes.
No, I don't know, because I feel like, well, because I wasn't sold a PC saying, like, touting it as like the next gen gaming system. I jumped on the PC like this year, and I'm not like trying to like go like poser like elite now, but the reason like
PC Master Race.
I'm getting there. I don't want to be, but I think that I am, because I have no desire to buy any of the old systems, because I feel like you're just getting fleeced. Like you're being sold. In my mind, they're selling me a fucking $400 like
They're slowly
Nintendo.
turning into PCs, but you can't replace.
You
the
can't
parts.
upgrade. Well, you can
Yeah.
upgrade the hard drive if you want to by
Yeah.
spending like another $150 on top of your 400.
Because everything that a PC could do that a console couldn't, they're now building into the consoles. So it's like you might as well have a PC or they're
Well, you know what's funny?
almost interchangeable.
You know what happened?
They're getting there.
Something similar happened with that is the fucking arcade to the fucking console.
Yeah.
So the arcade
Well.
was a leaps and bounds above the console,
Mhm.
and then the fucking console caught up. I mean, it could kind of fuck with it a little bit, and then the fucking console passed it. And there's still arcades out there, but now a lot of them are novelty, or they're just fucking
Or
like,
they're just fucking
Garbage.
app games.
yeah. Oh, that's still
Oh my
bothers me.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to fruit?
I want
Ninja?
to. Yeah, I want to go play Temple Run and pay $8 to fucking do it.
Right?
Do they have fucking
Fuck
beer pong in
you.
arcades? From that
What?
image that we saw the other day.
Yeah.
They have a game that's basically just beer pong.
Where's
Like,
my
they have
million? Where the fuck is my $1 million?
We're on the wrong lines of business, gentlemen.
Do you actually throw a ball at a screen?
No, they have like a row of cups, and you throw the ball in the cups.
So it's like skee ball.
Yeah,
So
Jesus
does the
Christ.
cup go down when you put it in, or
I don't know. I didn't go
They're
there.
probably lit up.
What
and-
arcade were you at? Were
Well,
you
you have to
at
I
Game-
drink
just saw a
some beer.
picture of it.
Oh, you saw a picture. That's terrible.
It's a real
Anyway,
thing, though.
But there's no fun if you don't get to pick the cup up and drink the beer that has dog hair and like dirt in it,
yeah, because all the
That and you don't have the fun of fucking death cupping somebody.
right?
Oh,
Maybe
so
someone
great.
drink
what
that.
what is the game that we play at that's our new obsession?
Mordor.
I was calling it Mordor because that's what I thought it was called.
It's
Apparently
like
it's not, but that's what I like to call it.
Stat Cup.
No, that is not. That is not that game.
Have you played that? Well, it's a game where there's like
It's chaos. It's absolute chaos.
you basically fill the entire table with.
I like calling it Mordor because it's like the Dark Tower
Yeah.
at the end of the game.
yeah.
So you line the whole table up, like you just fill it with cups, and then you put like this much beer in every single cup, and then you start off with one empty cup and you bounce the ball into the cup. Does it start off with 2 cups?
It's
It's-
you bounce
there's
the
2 cups.
ball into the hand painted wooden ball into the
Okay.
cup. Not really, it's a ping pong ball.
I was like,
It's
well,
kinda
I was like,
stupid.
I was like,
Crap.
how drunk
It's a
was
crap
I the
pong
last
ball.
time that we played this? Because I swear to Christ, that was a ping pong ball.
It's actually
And if it was a wooden ball,
pinball.
I'm Superman.
Well, it
'Cause I crushed
was.
that
I
thing.
just painted it white.
It's like,
hand painted. It's a hand painted
Yeah.
wooden
Hand-painted.
ball in a cup.
like so you're basically racing with the person behind you, because if the person behind you gets the ball in the cup before you, you have to take like they get to stack you,
Mhm.
and then you have a higher cup to bounce it into after you drink a beer.
okay.
Like you have to drink a beer.
So the stack gets higher and higher, and it gets harder and harder to bounce the ball into the.
Yeah,
Sounds like fucking fun.
no,
A
no,
lot of drinking involved.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It is a lot of fun.
it's but
Yeah.
it's fun and it's fast paced, and like I refuse to play more than 2 games in one night. I just won't do
Because
it.
you made up.
I just won't do it.
You remember when you accidentally we got the death cup in the middle?
First shot.
First shot, he accidentally gets it because if you accidentally get it into one of the cups that you're not an empty cup, you have to drink that cup. He got
Yeah.
it into the full one on his first shot.
If I was playing Plinko on The Price is Right, who's the big winner? This guy right here. Who's the big winner? No, it was just like, and it was the second game too, wasn't it? So I was already fucking full of beer,
Yeah,
and it was just like, I guess I'll just drink this, and then I guess I'll just try to bounce it in before it gets back to me. But like the person You can move the cup around. It's hard to explain unless you're drunk and actually there.
You gotta play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm piecing it together though. It sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. So, anything else? No?
Kojima might not have left Konami.
You mean he might be trolling people?
Are you saying
He
that?
does
never
love-
fucking
He loves
happens.
to troll people.
Are you saying that this story is hard to follow?
Right? Konami is being kind of tight-lipped. They said that they took his name off of the production, not because he left, but because they're restructuring.
Management?
Hey,
But
Jedi Knight, what are you doing? over there?
they won't comment on his employment status, so I don't know
Is
what's going
that
on.
you attempting to get a beer?
Do you need a beer? Here, have this. It's full. You fell for that last week.
What? Huh?
I can grab you a beer.
I can.
Use your words, buddy. We
Are
haven't
you
heard from
drinking
you.
Mike's Hard Lemonade?
We haven't heard from you in a while.
Oh well, I was going to talk about video game stuff, but
I can
Talk
buy.
about it.
busy.
I can buy you a garden. We were talking about video game stuff, and then Flip Cup, and then Flipadelphia, and
Mm-hmm. And
Dirk was getting mad about stuff I got mad about weeks ago.
Uno
There you
Stacco.
what about the game thing?
Yeah.
Well, he made me realize it, like, because he told me about the game, and I'm looking at the game, like it's not Super Metroid. Super Metroid looked better than that. Like they purposely.
Dang.
It looks more like the
Damn.
original Metroid.
Yes, it does. It doesn't look like Super Metroid.
Either way, I'm gonna play it.
I'll play the fuck at it.
Yeah, I am.
It gonna rain. Sorry, man. I can't
I
stop.
saw-
I can't stop.
Okay, so I watch a lot of YouTube videos because I don't have cable, and the Game Theorists, their latest video, not the latest one, the one before was "Are GTA cops racist?" And I haven't played GTA, but I know you guys have. And did anyone experience anything like that? Because a lot of people were screaming like, every time I'm playing as Franklin, I get followed around with the cops.
Yeah, you do get followed around, but they like with the experiment that they did. They're not racist. They're just classist.
That's what it, and that's what he kind of found out is when he goes to the lower economic areas. When he's playing as Michael, they're just like, "How you doing, sir?" It's just, and when they're playing as Franklin, it seems to be pretty much the same in every area when they're playing as him.
Yeah, because they assume that he's lower class.
Yeah. So everyone was pissed off about that and making, all the social justice warriors getting mad
Wait,
about
so
everything.
why? Maybe they did it on purpose. Like that could have been.
They
an
may
element.
have, and that's what he was trying
Yeah.
to
To make
test
it more
out.
realistic.
Yeah.
They're not upset that Franklin gets pulled into the game by fucking stereotypically robbing, by carjacking.
The first
by
mission
yeah,
is
steal
stealing
a
cars.
car.
But
They're
who's
not
the-
pissed about
who's the-
that.
That's how repo dudes work, though.
I can't
They
remember
legitimately
now.
Just do steal
I'm
cars.
too
That's true.
drunk.
He was a repo man.
Who's the retarded guy? The crazy redneck dude. What's his name?
Trevor.
Trevor. Trevor was. The cops were all over that motherfucker, and probably rightly so.
Because he's a
but-
piece of shit.
Because he is a huge piece of shit.
Yeah. And
Um,
just tatted up and just
Yeah, so it seems
Sociopath.
that it was more, they were more classist than everything, but you know how the internet likes to get up in arms about
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
everything. Social
So,
justice warriors.
He kind of
Unite.
did a little experiment, and Franklin was kind of like, it seems like everything he did, it was like 6 times he got followed, and then every area went, it was just like 6 times, 6 times, 6 times.
Yeah, which is pretty realistic.
and who's the other guy? Michael.
Yeah.
Everywhere he went, except for when he went to like Los Santos, and was like in the hood. Actually, no one bothered him at all. The cops didn't.
Yeah.
And so, but when they played as Franklin, it was just a mess, which was great. I thought it was cool that they did it that way because, I mean, really, that's like real life. Like,
yeah.
if I go to Scottsdale, I've actually been denied entry to clubs in Scottsdale.
You have. I was there.
See?
He was wearing
Mhm.
jeans and a hat. Can't come in. Oh no, you weren't wearing.
No, that
shiny
was when
shoes.
that was when I screamed at that bounce. I was going to fight a bounce.
No, you were
I would
like-
have got my ass
All right.
kicked.
No, because you were in jeans and you weren't. Or no, you were just wearing.
I was wearing like cons. I was wearing like
sneaker-
Chucks
Yeah, Chucks.
and a hat.
Yeah,
or
can't,
something.
can't come in, man. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I didn't want your $12 beers anyway.
But I bet if I was really good looking or I was throwing around dollars,
Yeah, man.
like if I was wearing like some really nice sneakers, not just Chucks, and I had a
Premium
hat that
Chucks.
cost $50
Well, that was kind of back
from
in like,
American Eagle, I could probably go in.
there are a lot. I mean, they make. I stopped going to Scottsdale, but there are a lot of pretentious places that I went into in Scottsdale, like 2002, 2003. You're like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
That's where That's where the bathroom attendant made me feel like a piece of shit. You ain't a play. You ain't tip me. I'm like,
You ain't a player.
I
You just watched me go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
dude.
Like, dude, you
If,
watched me whip
if that's
my
not
dick
enough
out.
to to make your night worthwhile, I'm sorry.
Sorry you didn't enjoy the
You
fucking
have a
show.
bad job. I'm
You
sorry.
wait until the internet gets better because there's going to be a rule for this.
Get a new job.
Yeah, get a new job. Hand me the fucking cocoa butter.
So I just thought it was an interesting experiment. So,
Spearmints?
experiment.
Was it consistent across all platforms?
No, I think he only did it on one platform, but he did
Yeah.
a shitload. Did
They
you watch
did-
the video?
Yeah, they did a
He did. He did a
ton.
whole bunch of them.
So-
Like a
so it
lot,
was-
hours and hours of gameplay.
So they had so it was statistically significant.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hours and hours of gameplay at different times a day. He did a bunch of different stuff. He would walk up. Like with the whole holding a gun in his hand. He would walk. He would like drive up to the cops and honk his horn and like do all this different stuff to try to kind of provoke them. And,
Was he writing a paper for this? Because that sounds like
no, that's what he does on the internet.
oh,
what he gets paid to do.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
So I just thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
What else is going on? Oh, speaking of nerd shit, X-Files is coming back.
Yeah.
Bam.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that'll be
Six
happening
episodes.
this summer. So they must have been
Believe.
already
No,
working on it.
No, they said they're shooting it this summer.
Oh, they're shooting it this summer. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
maybe
like,
it'll
they
be
must.
sometime
How did
next
they
year.
do it in secret?
Is,
Because
mean-
summer's like in a month.
David Duchovny is a very busy man.
is his sister coming back? Oh,
Oh.
too soon.
Poor Samantha.
just trying to think about it for a second, like computing. I watched the wheels turn right there.
I have to remember this show that was last on in 1997.
Dude, it's on Netflix now, isn't it?
No, I think it's off of Netflix now.
I
Is
don't
it?
know. Yeah, I binge watched it while it was on there. It was awesome. There was
Um,
so many fucking people on that show.
Now, do they bring back the
Go back and watch
do they bring
it.
back the Smoking Man, or they bring back Skinner? They bring
I
Smoke
don't
Man's,
know.
Smoke Man's dead, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, did the
He
actor
died in
die?
the
Or
last
is
episode.
he?
Oh, he died in the last episode.
Oh, did he?
Throat cancer.
No, they fucking blew him up.
All right.
That doesn't mean shit in
He
the
was just a
X-Files.
smoking.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, then his
crater.
Smoking. Used to
Now
be
you're
dead.
the smoking man.
here's the twist.
Now I'm smoking.
Half-Life 3 is the new
X Files.
X-Files.
They introduced a new character. It's Gordon Freeman. This guy doesn't fucking talk though.
So
It's the most boring character ever.
You asked me earlier, Charles, if I had experienced Ready Player One.
Yeah, if you read it, yeah.
I have not, but apparently Steven Spielberg
Yeah, that's what I was
making a
asking.
movie.
That's why I was asking.
I don't know what Ready Player One is.
I haven't read it, but it's about a world where people just dumped into like a VR game. Apparently, it's super realistic.
Did you ever watch
People
the
can
movie
die from
Gamer?
It's comics.
that. No, it's just a book.
It's a book.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the movie Gamer?
I always wanted to.
You should.
good movie.
It's kind of the same kind of premise.
Yeah.
But you've read
Yeah.
it?
No, I watched Gamer.
No, the book.
No.
Okay.
I read
He
the
read-
premise of the
he
book. It's
read
kind
the
of the
book
same kind of deal.
Based on Gamer, the movie.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The adaptation.
But yeah.
The novelization. That's the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
Well, it was actually it was fan fiction.
Gamer, the book.
The movie, the game.
Jesus Christ.
What are we talking about?
What?
Disc golf.
Disc
Right?
golf?
I had something else on here that I heard. Oh yeah. Mr. Tim Cook is giving away all of his money when he dies.
Tim Cook.
Yeah,
Good
the
for him.
CEO of Apple.
Oh no, I heard about that coming over here on NPR.
Yeah, giving away all of his money.
Well, he's going to pay for his nephew's schooling
Yeah,
all the way through.
Who's
Yeah.
he giving it to?
charities
People.
and shit.
Philanthropy.
Giving it back to the people.
Like strippers named Charity?
So
Philanthropic.
here's an
Philanthropic.
idea.
Bow.
Instead of charging so much for your
Words.
fucking devices and making all of that ridiculous money, just sell it for less so you don't have to give it back. You
No,
just
no,
won't
no,
make
no.
as much.
No, we don't do that over at Apple, sir. We
No,
don't do
man,
that.
that doesn't make
It's a
sense.
fucking-
I mean, he's just going to
Premium
give the money
devices.
back. Just charge less.
That doesn't make any sense.
Your fucking premium devices.
What are you
pay a
even
premium
talking
price.
about?
I used to have an iPhone. You know what it was like? It was like every other fucking phone I've ever
I
had.
will admit the
No,
iPhone.
with
The
more
No, the
restrictions.
hardware.
The Apple experience,
No,
sir.
the hardware on the iPhone was better than any of the hardware. Like you never had as
And
many
it was
glitches.
they were the first to release a smartphone. As
Yeah.
well.
They weren't. but
However,
okay.
did you guys?
No.
I saw something on Reddit this week where it said like
They
it was.
think they were.
Well, no, it's something on Reddit was like it had a picture of a guy and it's like this is Steve. He has enough money to buy a Macintosh or an Apple computer. Macintosh. How fucking old am I? Buy an Apple computer.
70.
However, he's smart enough not to and build his own PC. Like it was just like a knock on it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like my wife and her $1,500 computer that she bought when we first got together.
Her iMac.
She bought a MacBook.
Um,
I think it was like I think it was
Okay.
like $1,200 or $1,300. In her defense, after owning it for 3 years, and she turned around and sold it for like $800.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that
resale
thing-
value is incredibly high on those.
But then you know what she's used ever since then?
PC.
PC, fucking PC.
Woo! Clapping sound.
Clapping sound. Yay!
Tapping sound.
I should make you a PC Master Race button.
I was gonna make a sound that was like, there are no strings on me. I can't get over that.
I can do it as Keith David for you.
Please do it.
I'll do that.
No,
Oh,
I
you
was,
want me to do it right now?
no, I was actually.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
got me
that's
excited, man. You've
Well-
got the little ear things like fucking.
I'm just saying, man. Like
Keith David.
Yeah, ear.
I'm a little
Is
chub
this
over here
what,
thinking
is this
about
what Keith David looks like?
No,
With
I'm
he
talking
wears
about
headphones all the time?
No,
Yeah, man.
Ultron.
Way blacker, though.
No, Ultron's got like the ear thing.
He wears Beats by Dre, but
Yeah.
He does.
There are no strings on me.
It's kind of southern. Like
Yeah, I know. I went a
You
little
gotta-
on
you
the on. I went a little.
you need to go.
Well,
like,
you gotta start it.
you gotta
See,
do
the way I
sinister.
always suck myself up with Keith David is like in my head. I go, "Bitch, you know the side, world motherfucking wide."
I heard the
And
way
then
that
I
I
can do it
suck
after
myself
that.
off before getting to Keith David.
psych myself up.
Suck myself off.
I usually imagine Keith David sucking me off.
and it got weird.
Oh,
Don't
no,
get it in my eye.
No, I was waiting. What's do you know the line from fucking Requiem for a Dream?
Oh, what was it? What does
about
he
Maid
say?
Marian.
What does he say? He's like, it's not gonna suck itself.
Yeah, he doesn't say it that like forcefully. He was basically like, if you want cocaine, suck my.
Heroin.
Oh, is-
The heroin.
Oh, I thought
I
you
don't know
meant
how to
coke.
do Keith David without being super forceful about it.
They were no. It was all.
Keith
That was
David
all about
doesn't know how
heroin.
to be Keith David without being.
Because I was listening to that
West
West Side Connection CD and like he's talking and it's just like, damn, like you're scaring me and you're like in my CD player. Like if you
Wait.
were sitting next to me, I'd be like, stop.
Wait, he was the guy who did the intro to
On
West
the
Side
second
Gun?
one.
Oh, on the second one.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like the first
Terrorist
one, like
Threats
that was a
album.
white dude.
No, he did that on the second one.
Ah.
It was good. I was listening to it. I'm just like, I didn't realize it after all these years that was totally.
Well, it's because that's Keith David was off your radar.
It was until Saints,
Whoa,
and then I'm like, oh shit, Keith David.
Keith David did Spawn too, bro. The animated show.
Yeah, and he was also in that movie, The Puppet Masters, which I love.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a good movie.
That was
And
a
me,
great
myself,
movie.
and I. Oh wait, something about Mary. Sorry.
I love Keith David. I
Gotta
follow
get the
him.
French
On, I
above the
follow him
beans,
on.
son.
I don't follow
Oh,
like
yeah, he
a
was
lot
the
of
dad. He
celebrities
was
on
like-
Twitter, but I follow Keith David, and he doesn't do anything. And I'm really just kind of.
You wanna know why?
That.
You want
He's
to know
too
why
busy
he
counting his
you wanna know-
goddamn
no,
money.
he counting his goddamn money and fucking bitches. That's why
Right.
his hands are always full of titties. He can't fucking tie it on.
I ain't got time for this Twitter bullshit.
I need an extra fucking hand to count the money. He has machines for that, actually.
Bitch, wrap my hundreds.
So you throw the money in the machine and just get back to the
Don't put your
things.
fucking hands on it. Just wrap it.
So what else you got
Damn,
over
Keith
there?
David's badass.
I thought this was interesting.
You saw Keith David
Does
was
it have to do with
interesting?
Does it have to do with Keith David, his hands, or them being full of titties?
Nope.
That I don't want to hear.
All right.
I have no interest, sir.
Fair enough. So Keith David's hands were full of titties.
As they should
usually
be.
are.
As they should be. Yeah. Why don't we have $1 million for doing this show? Come on, or at least Keith David on for one of the episodes.
Dude,
That
I would
be
cry.
awesome.
I would cry.
I wouldn't know what to
Not gonna
do.
lie.
Would you clean?
It's not, well, hold on. The realistic thing is we would need to take Samuel L. down.
What?
No, I would
Would
actually
he be
get.
jealous?
Bro, I don't think
You know what
they
I
get
would do?
along.
I would get Keith David to sign Samuel.
Dude, just
We love
cross
you,
out
sir.
Sam Jackson's autograph and
No.
put Keith David under it.
Is that really his autograph?
I don't know. Nicole got it on the internet somewhere.
Somebody wrote that.
It doesn't matter. I like it. You leave it alone.
No, it's
Oh,
fantastic.
what were you talking about? Tickle
Oh,
bitties?
this you might like this. Destiny. People are hacking the
Oh,
software
that's what I wanted to talk about. I
Yeah.
heard
Data
about
mining.
that.
They're
Yeah, he
data
data
mining.
mined it.
and finding out what's going to happen before it happens.
It actually they changed something up to make them think that it's not a random event anymore, right?
I don't know.
I
Like,
didn't read
I
the-
mean, I
the
haven't
whole
read the
thing.
whole thing. Bungie. It says Bungie's pushing back, but all I've read
Yeah.
so far is people are basically they're able to get into the software and find out what special items are going to be offered the next week.
Well, here's what
Oh,
I,
I
well no
think
here's
they're
here's what
okay.
I read. So
Shit like that.
they data mined, and Bungie has always said that everything that you're getting in this game is random, which is one of the big like things that piss people off because you could kill the last boss and get something that's
And get a
completely
shitty-
shitty. So what happened was I think that somebody data mined and they were able to predict what's
Mhm.
the guy's name who pops up there, and there's a guy who pops up every week. And
Oh, Zer.
Yeah, Zer pops up every week and he sells just a random
Yeah.
Whatever.
Supposedly random.
Well, but this is where they say that Bungie fucking, this is where they're calling bullshit on Bungie, is that this guy Data Mines, he was able to fucking predict by week what he was going to sell
Mhm.
and everything, and then Bungie supposedly released a patch to where that algorithm no longer worked. There was something a little bit more. There's something I'm missing, but it led people to believe that Bungie was deliberately going in and placing what was going to be released because you can't predict that. So they actually went against what they said they were going to.
Why would you want to do that? That just ruins the game.
The data mining, or
Because
Yeah,
people-
because like, why would you want to predict what's coming up just to go and fucking enjoy it?
people really want those fucking special.
And this is a
guns.
valid point. Is like if it's something you don't want or need, then you're not going to bother grinding in order to get the money to buy this special.
Then just
item.
save it for the next time.
Whereas,
Valid point.
well, I mean, so there's so many different things.
Just
you
like,
can
I don't want this
do.
dog shit item. I'll save it
Yeah.
for next time.
Like
But then,
I
like, you're gonna
understand.
say, "Oh, well, that's an item I really want. I don't have enough to get it. I need to work all week to get it before it's released."
Dude, you got to grind.
Yeah, that's the
Just,
point
you
of the
got to
game.
keep grinding.
Horde
Like,
mode.
I feel the
It's
problem
not.
is that
I don't think that's fun at all.
Grinding.
Yeah,
I
so-
fucking hate
grinding's not
grinding.
Well,
So-
let me ask you. You like Destiny, but you think that Arma 3 is just fucking the worst thing ever to happen. You'd rather just do repetitive over and over bullshit.
well, I don't play Destiny on a fucking
uh,
constant basis. Still mad about that disc golf, aren't you?
I had actually just forgotten about it because my refund will take 4 to 5 days to happen.
Yes. But no, I mean, like with Destiny, it's all right. Like it's something good, fun to do for like an hour or two if I have just nothing better to do. Like I'm not one of those people that's like I have to play Destiny every fucking day or else.
No, there's Ollie Ollie Oxen Free or whatever too. I don't know.
It's Ollie Ollie too.
I love how Chester's like half in and half out. I say something, he just kind of acknowledges it. He blinks his eyes, gets wide, and then shakes his head and just goes right back into whatever.
Oh,
doing.
he's looking at Sonic Rule 34 stuff.
No, he's not.
He's
Might
looking
be.
at Tyler the Hedgehog.
Might be.
Are you really looking at?
No,
Tyler
he's
Head?
not. He's not. I wouldn't call him out if he was. I just look at it with him.
Mm.
Blue hedgehog dick.
Well, but going back to like the whole Destiny thing, like, and not knocking on, I wanted to be like the devil's advocate. I don't know why somebody would do it. I mean, how much time do you have to have? Like, where you're just like, I need to
Well,
data
the
mine
better
this game.
question is
Maybe you're just
how
really good at it.
fucking important is this game to you? That you need to data mine the game to be like, oh, I want to figure out what this one person
Well,
who comes around once a week
Mhm.
is going to sell.
what I found out, maybe it's because I found out this week about the people, the people who karma mine on Reddit, like because I didn't fucking know about this because somebody posted.
Oh, the karma horse. People that go in there and like they find the perfect thing to repost to get a whole bunch of karma
Well, you know
at
why?
the certain time of day on the certain subreddit.
When I found out why they did it, why they do that,
Why?
because
point?
no, they boost the karma and then they turn around and sell those
Oh,
accounts
they sell the accounts.
to
Yeah.
marketing firms.
And
And I'm like, what?
okay.
I would have never thought of that.
That's
Like that's
crazy.
Makes sense.
that's retarded. Because somebody actually posted a picture. It was a black and white picture of this beautiful woman, and they're like, "Hey, look at my grandmother from a movie set in the '50s."
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier this week.
Yeah. Well, I went in and I started like going down, and it's this one guy's account. Like he's been posting. He has multiple accounts. He keeps posting. The actual the model who it was like, "That's me. That happened earlier this year. Please take that off." He just he flipped it and like added the effects to it,
Yeah.
and then she posted the original one with the
Yeah.
photographer. So
Did
then I
you see
started.
that one where the guy posted a picture of his grandfather in World War II? It was Tom Cruise from Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, well, because somebody said like, "Here's my
That's good.
my uncle or my dad in the Navy," and it was Tom Cruise.
That's right,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise in
And he's
Top
like,
Gun.
"My dad was in that movie, or was in that same fucking squad," and it was
Yeah.
Goose. Like, and then they start.
Nice.
Then it all. What's that guy's name? Anthony?
Kiedis.
No, it's not Anthony. Kiedis.
Hopkins,
Not Hopkins.
Hamilton.
Not Hamilton.
Kiedis.
Not Kiedis.
Let's just keep going.
Well, anyway,
Hopkins.
he was in ER. So they're like, my dad. They're like,
Oh,
my
Goose?
dad. Yeah, Goose. He's like,
Okay.
well, they just started posting all these movies. Like, hey, that was my dad in college, and they posted him from Revenge of the Nerds.
yeah.
And then like him and like as he was a doctor. So it was I laughed at that, but the whole mining fucking karma, just fucking sell,
dumb.
dude. I don't
Edward.
even know-
Anthony Edward.
Yes, Anthony Edward.
Oh, is that who we were talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't know how to stroke. Um,
I just blacked out what happened. That's how you debate. What are you gonna say about Anthony Edwards? Handsome man, bald
No,
but still
not
handsome.
really. Like Sean Connery's bald and handsome. Anthony Edwards looks weird.
Data mining,
He looks
karma.
like a dork.
Data karma mining.
Oh, that's dumb.
Karma whoring.
We should
Well,
wrap
anyway,
this thing up.
Well, the thing. Okay. Well, so we gotta go now. We gotta go.
Well,
and
it's
they're
only
playing the
been an
music.
hour and 21 minutes.
All right. Well, then I'll fucking end it with that. I won't say anything else then.
Cut the I'll end it like this, like I say all the time. Cut the shit, internet.
Yeah.
Cut the shit.
Well, the only reason that I can think that they would do
Internet's
that.
gonna internet.
No,
man.
if they're gonna make
True
money
that.
off it. So if they're gonna data mine it, they probably try to sell that information to
Well,
sites
it's like
to
people
post it.
selling the Warcraft characters. I mean, Joel sold his EverQuest
He
guy
tried.
for
he got fucking
what?
scammed.
Yeah, he sold it for like $700 and ended up getting scammed.
What the?
Yeah.
Well, he got it back. He wound up contacting the admins. They fucking yanked everything out. But the guy,
I'm still under the concept of paying $700 fucking for a character.
He had a badass
Ones
EverQuest
and
character.
zeros, ones and
Yeah.
zeros.
My stepdad likes games.
There
Well,
we go.
I'm not
more than I do.
criticizing him. I'm just criticizing the person who would probably fucking pay for that shit.
Yeah.
bro.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Um,
Idiots.
I don't know. What you could do is you go over to casualcowards.com.
Pow.
You can give us $700, and we won't even do anything for
Check
it.
out the top right hand corner where you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, our RSS feed, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, iTunes. You can still donate, I assume.
No, it was only through the end of the year.
Well,
Well, there's
then
another one. There's another one. There's another
We
smaller
need
event
to
coming
take
up.
that down then.
No, there's another smaller event coming up, and then actually I think there's two events coming up before the big one at the end of the year.
And which one of you motherfuckers changed the password on the Twitch channel?
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
They made us. You don't remember?
Yeah.
No.
Twitch got hacked.
Twitch
son.
got hacked. Probably should have talked about that.
Yeah, Twitch got hacked. If you
Switch
didn't
your
hear,
shit.
go change your passwords.
Do it now.
Go do it now.
Do
By
it.
the way,
I
our
did not know
password
that.
is now WHRFPQ85.
Nice.
Period.
Cool. Hashtag?
No, there's no
No
hashtag.
hashtag.
It just ends with a period.
And we're also on YouTube. Anyway. smashing
We're also on YouTube.
50th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quite.
Congratulations.
Quite.
One
XL
of these.
episode, if
One
you
of
will.
these.
yeah. Thanks for taking our
Ooh,
milestone
it
and
is the
turning
XL.
it into Frisbee Golf Fest, Dirk.
Well, this is my podcast, so I'm going to take it where I want it to go. Anyway, for episode 50 of the Casual Cowards of Gaming, my name is Dirk.
My name's Charles.
I'm Chester.
I'm Keith David.
DJ Cutman's going to sue us.
Why is this suggest?